Fantastic day to one and all. I'm going to read you the speech I wrote for the United States Business Forum that's going on in Los Angeles right now. I gave it yesterday, and I just want to get it on video so you all know what's going on. So, good morning, distinguished leaders, innovators, and visionaries. It is a deep honor to stand before the United States Global Business Forum, a gathering of minds dedicated to global peace through global commerce. That is a vision worth celebrating, and I thank you for it. I want to thank you for welcoming me, someone who does not necessarily endorse business as usual, but deeply respect the power of business when it aligns with humanity's higher values. I'm not here to tell you anything. I'm here to invite you into the most important mission of our lifetime, to save the planet from the insanity of humanity. Because what we are facing is not simply climate change or political division or social unrest. It is a deeper sickness, a disconnection from ourselves, from each other, and from the earth that sustains us. We are a species of extraordinary potential. We can map the human genome and send people to Mars and feed billions. And yet, we still fight wars. 54 armed conflicts right now. We allow corporate greed to widen the wealth gap, while millions live in extreme poverty. We cut down forests rather than plant them, and we portion our oceans, and we poison our oceans while calling it economic growth. I need glasses, everyone. We are smart enough to solve these problems, yet often choose not to. And that is the insanity of humanity. I know this firsthand because I have lived the extremes. I was born into wealth in Los Angeles, the son of a glamorous mother and a successful father, a producer. But my family fell into poverty when my father left. My mother, disillusioned with the shallow world of show business, married a poor but passionate abstract expressionist artist. We moved from place to place, Venice to Topanga, San Francisco, and finally a commune in the hills of Hillsburg. At first, the commune life seemed ideal. Nature, freedom, community. But the world can be cruel to those who live outside its norms. My stepfather, unable to handle the constant rejection of his art and the pressure of providing, took his own life. My mother died months later from an ulcer, and at the age of 10, I was thrown into the foster care system, a broken system, I might say. I grew up in an abusive home. I learned early that cruelty can be casual and that people often ignore suffering if it is not their own. But I also learned something else. That small acts of kindness, sometimes from strangers, could keep me going. A warm meal from a neighbor, a teacher who listened, a friend who defended me. These moments mattered more than I can even express. Over the years, I worked more than 100 different trades and traveled through 35 countries. I saw starving children in Africa, corporate towers in New York, slums in South America, palaces in Europe, and deserts in the Middle East. And in every place, I saw the same thing. Kindness was the only thing that truly made life better. And the lack of it was the root of every form of misery. That's why I saw the future of humanity will be decided not by our technology, not by our politics, but by our capacity for kindness. Now, let me address the business community directly. You may not see yourself as moral architects, but you are. Every product you create every supply chain you manage, every culture you foster, all of it shapes the values of society. This model of the forum, global peace through global commerce, points to a profound truth. When business is ethical, inclusive, and sustainable, it can be a vehicle for peace. But commerce alone is not enough. We must infuse it with kindness, the missing metric in modern economics. Imagine if every company asked not just, what will this cost? What will this earn? But also, will it improve lives? Will this heal the planet? Will this reduce suffering? Several years ago, I founded the Kindness Revolution under the Foundation for World Harmony, a 501c3 in America. Our mission is simple, but urgent, to create a global culture shift through the 3 commitments to kindness. And here they are in order of importance. Be kind to yourself, because you cannot pour from an empty cup. Be kind to all others, because every act of kindness is a building block of peace. It's one of the 10 commandments. Treat people like you want to be treated. Be kind to our Mother Earth. There's only one planet, and it's dying. It's very sick. We need to take accountability of our actions. We have developed free programs, the Global Kindness Pledge, already adopted by schools in multiple countries, the Kindness Class Curriculum, teaching children practical empathy skills, and the Kindness Club for Kids, inspiring the next generation to be global citizens. We now have over 12,000 ambassadors, 12,864 to be exact, in 146 countries. Not government-led, but people-led. We can't unite all the governments, but I think we can unite the people. And here's the most important point for you in this room and around the world. Listening. Because business can multiply this movement faster than any other force on earth. Governments move slowly. Grassroots movements can only go so far without resources. But business, you have the speed, the networks, the influence to turn cultural tides. Let me give you a vision. Imagine a multinational corporation adopting the 3 commitments to kindness, embedding them into their employees' culture, their marketing, and their supply chain ethics. Imagine a major brand where every product sold includes a built-in kindness initiative, whether it's planting trees, feeding families, or funding clean water. Imagine if kindness became the new gold standard in business, as normal and as necessary as profit reports. And it's not just idealism, it's good strategy. Study after study shows that consumers, especially younger generations, reward companies that share their values. Businesses that embrace sustainability, fairness, and kindness not only survive, they thrive. But in my travels, I've seen it in action. A small coffee company in Africa that pays farmers above market rate and funds schools in their villages, a clothing brand that reuses fabric waste and treats workers with dignity, a tech company that invests in mental health for its employees. These companies aren't just making a profit, they're making history. Now, I want you to imagine something else, even bigger. Imagine if every business in this room committed to being a kindness business. Imagine the message that would send to the world. That global peace through global commerce is not just a motto, but a movement. Today, I invite you to join me in the Global Kindness Pledge. Please repeat after me. I pledge to be kind to and love myself. I pledge to be kind to, love, and strive to love all others. I pledge to be kind to, love, and respect our Mother Earth. We are all fantastic. You are fantastic. I am fantastic. Well, that pledge is manifesting itself in many countries. Some classes do it before class. Some do it both before and after. Did you feel the passion? Did you feel the power, the energy? This pledge is showing tangible results. Like I said, mostly in Africa, and I hope soon in every country. It builds self-confidence, fosters camaraderie, creates energy, and more. My goal is to have all classrooms adopted as the children are our future. In the years to come, history will remember what this generation of leaders chose to do when the stakes were highest. We will continue down the path of will we continue down the path of the insanity of humanity, repeating the same patterns until it's too late? Or will we rise together to choose kindness as the guiding principle of commerce, culture, and community? Business fuels the engine of the world. Kindness is the compass. Without the compass, this engine may take us to our own destruction. But together, with commerce and compassion aligned, we can create not just peace through global commerce, but harmony through global kindness. Because we are fantastic, you are fantastic, and together we will save our planet. Be kind to yourself, be kind to all others, be kind to Mother Earth. Those 3 commitments solve all the problems in the world. And I'm dedicating my life, the rest of my life, to that vision, to that goal, to that dream. I want you to be part of it. Go to worldkindnesslist.com. Become part of the solution. You can sit there and watch it go by, or you can jump on the train and be part of what I believe will make history, the kindness revolution. Thanks for listening. Again, I do need glasses, but, it's okay. Have a fantastic day. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and share.